Here with Chris after a 2-2 draw today against Hitchin. Started off strong but dropped off slightly in the second half. What were your thoughts on that?
Disappointing, really. I try and be as honest as I possibly can be. I felt that that's an outstanding start. You put yourself in a really good position. First half goes by and then second half just can't really defend much of it, if I'm honest. Last 15 really good, aggressive, front footed, stifled them, but for half hour I think got to hold our hands up and say like nowhere near it. Listen, the league position sort of states one thing. I've spoken to 4 managers this week that have all told me about how good Hitchin are with the football, and they didn't disappoint in that aspect. They are really good. And we tried to suffocate them and stop their build and stop them playing and force them to pass forward, and I thought we did it really well first half regardless. Maybe didn't have enough killer instinct in front of goal, enough selfishness in a couple of moments to get the shots away. That could have provided a bit more of a cushion at half time, but listen, that's 3 games in a row now we've been guilty of giving an early goal, and we've got to stop letting teams punch us in the face, because then from that it becomes a little bit of a panic and we don't get a foothold in the game. And I don't know, maybe their change of shape towards the end helped us get into it. And listen, it's an outstanding delivery from Luke for the equaliser and a great header. And I guess if it's not for the heroics of the goalkeeper, you'd probably hear 3-2 winners. Maybe their 9 should have put one through and he's wasted a gilt-edged opportunity, but it looks like handball, so maybe that just levels it out in terms of what shouldn't have been. But yeah, I think it's a disappointment. I don't think I've said it too many times this year. I think it's a disappointing day at the office, mate, and hopefully there's a little look at themselves and make it better for next week.
And still nice to have only Saturdays, give time for players to recover a bit. Strong options off the bench today.
Yeah, the squad looked good. We went with what we thought would be best for today, and I thought we got it right first half, and in there sort of second half I thought it was about tweaking and then stepping on, and we forgot our defensive principles. I think we allowed them to build and we didn't get hold of them, and I think conceding from a corner after 90 seconds, whatever it is, makes you sort of worry, and obviously it puts their tails up straight away, going down the hill into the crowd and everything. So we've got to be better at dealing with those psychological moments and taking the foothold of the game, and we just didn't do it well enough. Like it's one of them, mate. We weren't good enough, do you know what I mean? So I don't think it's, although we're 7 draws in 8, I think in the others, the majority of it, we've had really good spells. I thought it was disappointing today.
On a positive note, Luke coming back to the Crows.
Yeah, well look, you see what quality he brings with the delivery for the second, and puts a good ball in the air. He's got a good engine, he's got a nice left foot. The circumstances at Stortford meant he become available, and yeah, of course I'm going to take him. So adds good depth. He's another lad that's in the squad that's played the level, that's got a little bit more understanding, that can help the boys that haven't done this level before. So it's good in terms of like player profile, and yeah, it gives us, Brights has been the only one that can play in that position all season really, so it gives us another option to be able to bump Brights over, or where Brights has got a niggle now. It allows us to not have to change shape too much if we don't need to, and we've had to do that in the past and put square pegs in round holes. So it's good to have him back, and yeah, if he keeps putting balls like that in, then he can stay.
And injury-wise, Tommy back to getting some minutes for the reserves today?
Yeah, I don't know how they got on, but Tommy played for the 23s. He's slowly pushing himself forward, so I think we're aiming for the 12th, Sir Bromsgrove, so that'll be his return. So we'll just see how he goes. I don't know how he's got on. He might have picked up a niggle, but yeah, he's the only one. We've got to monitor a few, make sure Brights is okay after today. He's a tough cookie, and I'm sure he will be. But yeah, I mean, thank you to everyone that's come to watch. Disappointed the show that has been put on for you, but what I will say is we still find a way to be poor and not lose, so I guess there's some positive in that.
All right, nice one. Cheers, Chris.
Mate, thank you.